Hello YouTube! I just finished reading this book. It's amazing. It's called The Looking Glass Wars, written by Frank Beddor. It's a twist on Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass and Alice in Wonderland. In it, Alice is the princess of Wonderland and her mother is the Queen of Hearts, but is a good Queen of Hearts. And on Alice's 7th birthday, her evil aunt, Red, comes in, takes over the kingdom, murders both of her parents, and chases Alice into reality. 13 years go by and Alice has a lot of experiences in reality that make her start to question the reality of Wonderland and the powers of her imagination. Back in Wonderland, there is this rebel force that calls themselves Elysians that are fighting to try to get the queen back for white imagination. Because in Frank Beddor's version of Wonderland, power of imagination can make things happen. If you're using white imagination, your imagination comes from a place of goodness. You imagine good things that are for the good of all people, or you can fight with white imagination, but what makes the imagination white is that you're fighting to protect yourself or to protect others, and it comes from a place of goodness, whereas black imagination is what evil Queen Red practices. It comes from a place of maliciousness and hate and just outright cruelty. Alice is trapped in reality while Wonderland is crumbling, and 13 years go by and she makes her way back. I won't tell you how because I don't like spoilers, and they fight for the queendom. It's a fantastic book. The imagery is beautiful, the characters are very deep and believable, and it's just a great story. It's actually a trilogy. I haven't read the other 2 books yet, but I definitely plan on it. They're great. Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite stories. It's just nonsensical and fun to read, but it still has depth if you look for it. I think Lewis Carroll was a great author. I think Frank Beddor is a great author. I wanted to perform for you today the Jaberwocky, which is a poem that Lewis Carroll wrote. It's pure nonsense. Almost all of the words are made up. It makes no sense, but it's a lot of fun, so please enjoy. Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome raths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird, and shun the frumious Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the maxim foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood awhile in thought. And, as in uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, callooh, callay! He chortled in his joy. Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome raths outgrabe. I love this poem. It's so silly. Actually reminds me a lot of Dr. Seuss, especially when it says callooh, callay. I feel like I'm reading One Fish, Two Fish, or something silly like that. My question for you is, would you go to Wonderland if given the opportunity, and what would you do there? This can be either Lewis Carroll's Wonderland or Frank Beddor's Wonderland if you've read any of his books, or I don't know, let me know if there are other versions of Alice in Wonderland out there that you love, because as I said, this is one of my favorite books, and if you have book recommendations, oh my god, you would make my life. Thanks for watching. Bye.